This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Rachel Fife.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Now, are you in need of an in-home caregiver for an aging parent or loved one? Well, that resource is closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Sean Rutenberg, with FirstLight Home Care. Sean, how is it going?
Good morning, Rachel. Happy Monday. Excited to be here and talk to you about everything that we have going on here in my company, and looking forward to getting talking.
Well, we're excited to learn about your business. So with that said, tell us about your company.
Well, so I'll start with the roots of the company, and it has to do a lot with purpose. I was a director of sales for an automotive company as my previous career, and I just needed a change. Thanks to the help of my beautiful wife and her sort of telling me that a change was needed, I decided to embark in a purpose-driven search for something that would make me really, or make us feel like we're making a difference in people's lives. So FirstLight Home Care was something that we found. And we fell in love with the leadership team. FirstLight is a national franchise, and so we service what we call in our office South Orange County, which is San Clemente, Dana Point, San Juan Capistrano, Ladera Ranch, Rancho Mission Viejo, and Laguna Niguel. So those are sort of the zip codes that we take care of, and we're very involved in the cities and senior centers. We're boots on the ground, making a lot of relationships out there. It's a very empathy-driven topic, right? To take care of your loved one. We take it very seriously. We want to make sure that families really love what we do, and we're just very passion-driven over here.
Wonderful. We touched upon it a little bit, but how did you get into this business?
So again, it was, primarily it was a search for purpose, to making sure that we felt good. I'll disclose I'm 45 years old, and it was sort of change a career. If I make it to 50, probably not going to happen. I'll stick in the industry that I've been for the last couple of decades, and we just decided, or I decided to make a turn with the help of a franchise, to let me know that that this was an option for us, look, my wife and I have very personal situations that told us, hey, we've gone through a caregiving scenario at a personal level. My dad passed away from brain cancer in 2017. Our caregiving experience. I'm originally from Spain, so my mother had to take my mother from here had to move to southern Spain to take care of my dad in that time period of caregiving, when he was obviously needing help, and that was a traumatic event for us as a small family. And then my wife had a grandmother that passed away in COVID times in an assisted living facility by herself. We didn't know of this space, and we fell in love with the concept. It's factual data out there that people want to stay at home as long as possible. So 9 out of 10 people say, oh, I want to stay at home as much as I can, because they know their environment, they have memories there, and that's their safe place, right? So that's we made a conclusion. We love the concept. We love the people that would be guiding us through it all, and and that's how we made our decision. And we opened up doors mid-April this year, and we already know that we're making a difference. So
Wonderful. Well, what are some maybe myths or misconceptions in your industry?
A lot of people don't know about caregiving at home. I think everyone thinks that, you hit a particular age, you're not as mobile anymore, and the immediate step is going to be moved into a home, right? And so the alternative that we bring is keep you at home as long as possible. Again, in your neighborhood with your neighbors, with people that you know all over the place, keep you in again your town that you raise your kids in, and again it's making sure that you stay at home. So we do everything pretty much, Rachel, non-medical. So meaning meal prepping, light housekeeping, transportation, companionship, which is huge, right? Imagine being in your later stages and your significant other passed away, right? So we're part of this thing called the sandwich generation, where your son, your daughter, your daughter-in-law, they're all taking care of their kids too, right? So there's not as much time to take care of your parents also, right? And parents don't want to come and move in with you because they feel like they're a bother. And so we become a good alternative to this space, and making sure that you're safe and what have you. So
Wonderful. Well, now we know marketing is really kind of the heart of every business. So how are you attracting clients and your customers?
just like any other regular business, Rachel, we have to be first, word of mouth and physical presence out in our market is huge. We're family owned and operated. It's my wife and I that are running the show, along with our caregiver, our care manager, Sarah. And yeah, we employ just like any like a regular small business. So we have our Google campaigns, and we have SEO, pay per click. We have to differentiate ourselves, with added factors and what have you. And so yeah, it becomes a very juggling act regarding marketing ourselves. So.
Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
Oh, I interview myself every morning, Rachel. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, obviously it'd be fun when we get up and running. A lot of our colleagues within the industry have podcasts, and those become a wealth of knowledge for us owners that have just started, in the last year. So it's absolutely. I'm a Gemini. I'm a talker. I consider myself very outgoing, and yes, absolutely, it's something that's in the back of my mind, but in the later stages of this business. So yeah.
Wonderful. Well, now outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
So my first job that I tell everybody is I'm the father of a 4 and a 5-year-old, 2 girls. So they keep us busy, from anything non-work related. I enjoy playing. I'm a college tennis player. So once in a while on weekends, I get some time to go play golf, and I still play what we call paddle tennis with all my buddies, down in San Clemente at Shore Cliffs over there, right on the ocean. It's the best club ever, and I've seen a lot of clubs, but yeah, still actively involved in tennis a little bit, just to keep me moving and being social. And I love my group of friends down there. They're integral to keep me sane with my 1 day of exercise a week right now. So.
Well, Sean, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about FirstLight Home Care.
Yeah, no, we're in it for the right reasons. We want to help you guys out. We understand, the challenges that you're faced of. Stephanie, my wife, and I are of that same generation. We have, my mother's 86 years old. She's still very healthy. So, you guys might have, obviously work, husband, wife might work. So it's very difficult to make the time to go and see your parents, your one parent, what have you. And we're there to help you guys. We'd love to talk to anyone who would want some advice from us. We've learned a lot. We try and work with everybody all the way in a financial budget to interesting hours, weekends. We're a 24/7 business, so no time is off the calendar for us. So and we try and be as empathetic as possible and work with our clients to meet their demands. We can do as low as 4 hours a week, in a 4-hour period, or we can even chop it up in 2-hour periods. It's not easy to book a schedule with a caregiver for only 2 hours. So we would ask to give suggestions on a 2-hour scenario in which might work with them. So.
Okay. Well, how can our listeners learn more about FirstLight Home Care?
You can call me. That's always the best because there's always going to be questions. My direct phone number is 949-669-7320. And also our main line is going to be 949-940-8500.
Okay. And your website too, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, a wealth of knowledge on there, why we do this. There's an About Us video on our website. Again, we want to empathize as much as possible with our clients, just to make sure that they feel comfortable with us, and that, look, we've been in their shoes before.
Well, gosh, Sean, I really appreciate you being on the show, and we wish you and your business the very, very best moving forward.
Thank you, Rachel. Really appreciate it. Thank you for your time and going over on my company with everyone.
Wonderful.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnporangecounty.com. That's gnporangecounty.com, or call 714-941-8862.
I just
All right, great job.